We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
By self-medicating at the point of breaking.
I'm getting guap, my man. I got plans to cop land away and lay in the hot sand.
Me from the west side, always with me in this Cadillac. 100 pounds of cushion.
Memories of Hennessy, enemies I find to fight.
My life goes better with a mushroom. I seem like I'm in a bit of mood when I'm on the mushroom.
Roaches in my toaster so gross, you wanna throw up.
Motherfucker, I'm a bomb on them. Tell me if you hear what I'm saying. I hope these fuckers know.
The doctor's telling me I may be mad, baby.
69 ways to die, choose one. You turn blood thinking it's love.
The winner and new King of the Black.
Oh shit. What up, heads? You know what it is. You know what it does. You are here for a very, very special episode of the incredible Edible Beard Show. My name is Chuck Reeves. I am the East Coast Beast host, and I am coming to you once again live from the headquarters. I know typically when we do these live joints now, I'm playing a little bit of fucking Fortnite, trying to get my shit together. But today was supposed to be one of those days where I was able to chill. I was able to pack my shit, and I was able to get ready for this weekend's amazing motherfucking event known as 656 Fest. I know y'all just seen the promo. Tomorrow, we got Kasky headlining. Saturday, we got like one of the most stacked lineups in one night that I've ever seen, including Terminology, Lex the Hexmaster, Slain, Brody James, Twisted, Crazy Pain. The list goes on. All right? So I should be getting ready for all that shit. So what I did in an attempt to be able to take today off was I pre-recorded a couple of shows. So one of the shows that got pre-recorded was my exclusive interview with the executive producer of the Toy Gory Cypher featuring Shaggy 2 Dope and Jamie Madrox, so we could get the story about how this big, giant, fucking unifying moment for the underground could have gone forward, and how it should be going forward. And then I wake up this morning, and apparently somebody wanted to fucking share with y'all a bunch of tales. A bunch of tales that no one can verify, or nobody's going to verify. So tonight, we got a couple of things going on. First things first, since it happened first, we're going to talk about both sets of bitch titties tonight. We're going to talk about the CPN bitch titties that happened, and we're going to talk about the Roxx TV bitch titties that happened, and how I'm going to milk both those motherfuckers like new moms. You understand what I'm saying? So this is where we're at. Yesterday, it was yesterday. Toy Gory Cypher gets released. About 2 hours after that, which was the plan, I dropped my exclusive interview with Intrinsic, the executive producer. During that interview, Intrinsic let us in on a little story about potentially him saving Shaggy 2 Dope from some sharks. Now, we're going to get back to that. But as of right now, the only official statement from anyone actually involved in the project, has been that Intrinsic and Shaggy 2 Dope had this interaction in Hawaii, and that this came as a result of that. Now, up until press time, fucking 12:05 in the morning on the 13th of September of 2019, Shaggy 2 Dope has yet to make any kind of statement, either in support or in negative ways about the cipher, or perhaps how his verse was treated during this process. So let's make that clear. Shaggy has not said shit, bruh. Shaggy ain't said shit. And they had an hour-long Juggalo show tonight that was so packed with fucking the word fresh. If they would have just cut off half the freshes, Shaggy could have came in there and ran his mouth for a half hour. But that didn't happen. And I want everybody to keep that shit in mind as we continue tonight. So, first up, we're going to talk about what I guess woke up to, what I got tagged in. We'll make that big. Yeah, we're going to make that big. We're going to do it this style tonight. Because there ain't no way. There ain't no way that he... Look at this blurry motherfucker. Can somebody in the chat, if you've met CPN in real life, is he blurry? Is he pixelated in real life? Like in direct sunlight? Do the edges start to fucking smear and shit? Whatever. So, let's start this thing. Apparently, CPN was so moved to tell his story of hanging out in the studio one time that he really didn't give a fuck who he threw under the bus. And we're going to take some breaks and I'm going to explain some things he said. Now, understand, the original length of this video is 18 minutes or something. I'm not going to subject you to 18 minutes, bro. I ain't going to do that to y'all. On the eve of 656, consider this Chuck's gift to you. Tonight on the show, we are going to debut something that I'm going to call double sped. It's like double speed, but it involves speds. So both of tonight's videos, so we can kind of move things along and I can go do what I wanted to do before I got to leave for the 3-day festival, is we're going to run the CPN thing and the Roxx TV thing on double sped. Because double sped's really the only way I can deal with this motherfucker. So just be aware. This is at double sped.
What up, y'all? CPN in the motherfucking house.
Okay, you say you're in the house. We know it's a trailer. I get it's a saying, though. Continue.
On Facebook, and I just gotta say this and get it off my chest right now because it's crazy as shit is what's been happening in the past few hours.
Okay, so you see that fucking smile, that fucking grin on his face? That's the clout going to his fucking head. I'm gonna show you what I mean.
Obviously, my Facebook, my inbox, both personal and this public figure page, and my Twitter and my Instagram inboxes have been fucking flooded right now with this link to this UGH video. And,
yeah, the UGH video that everybody else knew was coming.
On Twisted's channel. And on Twisted.
Okay, everybody, let's deal with that first. Everybody wants to point out that the UGH 69 Toy Gory Cypher was released on Twisted's YouTube channel. What you are failing to recognize, either through willful ignorance or stupidity, is that most of the UGH ciphers now and most of their products are released on Twisted's official YouTube channel. It's happened before. Go back and search for yourself. Go to Twisted Official and go back like a month or two. I'm sure there's a UGH cipher in there. This is not the first time that the UGH cipher has been released on Twisted's official YouTube page. So y'all can cut that bullshit out right now.
This channel, we have what we have, and I'm going to go into a lot more depth about this on the podcast on Friday.
Oh, and I want to know how much more depth you can really go, you fat fucking shit. You blurry motherfucker. How is it that you look like you have an Instagram filter on your fucking shit right now? How is Chuck Reeves coming in amazingly beautiful, well-lit 4K high def, and your ass looks like you're fucking 1080p, bro? Huh? Whatever. So, cool.
But anyway, on Twisted's official channel, there's a music video, and it's a cipher.
You said that already.
And Shaggy 2 Dope is in the fucking song.
Yeah, everybody knows that. As a matter of fact, I was the first fucking news outlet to report that.
And so is Jamie Madrox at the end.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that happened too, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all. I do know what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying, bro. And it's fucking awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome that after 2 years that we got Jamie Madrox and Shaggy 2 Dope's voice on a track together. It's fucking fantastic. For the unity in the underground, considering where we were, say, 6, 8, 10 months ago to now, to be able to say that we were able to see this happen, the voices of Shaggy 2 Dope and Jamie Madrox on the same track, something that hasn't happened since Blood, Mud, Sugar, and Water, or whatever the fuck that last Lotus album was called. So, it's good, right? It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good, right? It's got Shaggy a paycheck, right? I mean, it's good, right? That's what we say is right, right? Okay.
And of course, the comment section is sitting there saying like, you know, oh, they're squashing beef and they're doing this and blah, blah, blah. And
no one's saying that. Y'all are trying to say that. I didn't say that. Will from fucking UGH, aka Intrinsic, he didn't fucking say that. And trust me, if marketing wanted to have it their way, I'm sure that would be the lead story. But nobody is over here saying that. No one over here is claiming that this is going to usher in some sort of new age of peace and clown prosperity. What we're saying is, Shaggy 2 Dope did this track with fucking Jamie Madrox, and it dropped yesterday. That's what everybody is saying.
I can tell you right now, that's not really happening.
Okay, that's what I just said. That's not really happening. So I'm not even refuting that part. You're right, bro. You're fucking right, bro. Ain't no peace treaties getting signed. Ain't no white flags being waved. Ain't none of that happening. Especially if y'all want to keep pushing the shit.
Actually not the case. And I'm actually unwillingly and unknowingly at the time that this was recorded, that Shaggy's verse was recorded, ended up getting connected to this and lumped into this in a certain way.
In a certain way, in the way that the chick who blew Gmo ski in LA, like the way she's lightly connected to his record. Okay? That's exactly how. And through your own descriptive words here, we're gonna take your experience at the studio. And I'm going, since you clearly have very limited studio experience with actual like people who do this, and this was probably your first big time in a big studio with somebody whose dick you wanted to suck as bad as Shaggy 2 Dope's. I get that. And I get how emotionally this shit can get overwhelming. Like, I get it. It's overwhelming. You're with your fucking people and you're, oh, look, there's fucking Shaggy 2 Dope, my favorite rapper all time, bro, and I'm in the studio with him. I get it. I get you get excited and it's overwhelming. But we're going to get to why your presence there doesn't put you in the know. It doesn't mean shit and nobody cares.
So, just so y'all know, I mean, y'all should know Maximum Overload. He released this record, a month and a half ago, something like that. And maybe a little longer than that. And what ended up happening, obviously.
Oh, by the way, because I think that this has something to do with it, I'm pausing it here. He mentioned Maximum Overload first. Now, it was by the behest of Maximum Overload that CPN was even invited to the motherfucking studio. And I know from speaking with Maximum Overload the type of individual he is. And I don't think that Maximum Overload would be the type of person to go to the studio with some artists and then publicly air information that he fucking acquired in that environment. Around me, that shit's known as corny and you ain't allowed by me. That's why people like Sid Jones ain't allowed backstage and shit like that. So I really think that, I mean, maybe Maximum Overload can verify whether or not he's that type of dude. But as a rapper and as an apparent OG like he claims, you would think that conversations in business that is handled behind closed doors with grown men that he's afraid to post pictures and video of, that you wouldn't talk about their business outside the studio. But hey, maybe CPN's just the big bitch here. Like, maybe CPN's the big bitch. Maybe you shouldn't have invited this dude.
The big feature was he did a track with Shaggy.
Oh, this is not pre-recorded, by the way. As a matter of fact, I'll fucking show you. I can turn my phone on. Oh, so you're going to say I'm right, Maximum. Well, I appreciate it. Thank you. Because you know better. I mean, I wouldn't talk about fucking studio business outside the studio, but see, he don't know any better because he ain't never been put in that situation because he ain't really a player in this game. This was not pre-recorded.
Anyone that was following back in February of this year remembers that on Facebook, on Instagram, on the Twitters.
Yep, it was February 9th. I looked up. On February 9th, no one is refuting the claim that CPN was in the studio with Maximum Overload, Ouija Mac, Ouija's wife, Trey Pound, and Darren Vegas, the producer. And they were at a place called 17th Street Recordings. I only know that shit because every one of the copy pastas I seen on YouTube and on Facebook today had that exact same fucking layout. Maximum Overload brought CPN, Darren Vegas, yakety yak. Cool.
This picture was getting posted and shared around with myself, Maximum, Shaggy Tudo, Ouija Mac, Alligator Jesus, and Max's producer, Darren Vegas.
Really? Really? Are you serious, bro? Are you serious, bro? Darren Vegas? Who's Darren Vegas?
Former head engineer over at Death Row Records, you know, Grammy award-winning producer, blibbity blue blah, right? Wait.
Grammy-winning producer? Oh my God.
That's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again? Do you have time?
Yeah, do you have time? Do you have time? Can I fucking hear that cool-ass story again? Can I hear it again?
But basically, Max was able to get that Shaggy feature just because, you know, we basically know a guy who knows a guy. That's pretty much how that works. You know,
yeah, you know a guy who knows a guy and you have money. I mean, for real. Like, but why was Shaggy? We still haven't talked about the base reason of why Shaggy was available for features, but we're going to get towards that at the end. See, there you go. It's 12:16 in the morning. There you go. Like, look, I'm live. I'm in front of the green screen, super duper live. Who's dissing Darren? I'm just saying, to your average underground head, the question of who is Darren Vegas is a far more asked question than the question that CPN's going to ask here in a couple of minutes about who is fucking Stir Crazy. Stir Crazy, a.k.a. one of ICP's producers. Oh, Stir Crazy, a.k.a. one of Shags' engineers. Oh, yeah, the fucking guy you tried to throw under the bus. Yeah, him.
We knew a guy. And I get a phone call one day. This is back in December or January.
Ooh, yeah, because I got a phone call from Max. Like, that shit don't happen every fucking morning or probably 3 times a fucking day. And you guys decided you were going to have a sleepover and go play Rap Star.
Shaggy, going on this solo tour, said he's going to open himself up to do 3 features. Does Max want one of them? And I was like, I guarantee Max wants one of them. Of course, I call Max, or they call Max.
Okay, because that's the thing. You know dick, because you keep claiming there's 3 features. The feature that Max got, the feature that got released yesterday, and then one other feature that Shaggy did. Now, thanks to you, CPN, and things your crew told me, I know that belongs to Fury, and I've got no fucking problem letting the cat out of his bag, so be on the lookout, everyone. Like, seriously, be on the lookout for everybody, be on the lookout for that. CPN, you're seriously going to sit here and tell me that a guy with Grammys is better than one of ICP's producers? They're going to pull your fucking Juggalo card, bro. You better delete that. Hold on. I'm going to delete that shit for you, my dude. I'm going to delete that shit for you. You cannot have that. You can't have anybody screenshotting that. Oh my God, they'll pull your Juggalo card.
That's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again? Do you have time?
See, I removed it for you. Do you have time? Do you have time? Sure you do. You're at double sped.
So me and Max discussed it, and I decided I'm going to take a trip up to California, and I'm going to be there with Max, you know, and we're going to do the whole thing.
What are you going to do? Now, Maximum. What exactly was Raya Jurgensen supposed to do for you in the studio? Is he your ghostwriter? Is that why there's a Juggalo every other fucking bar in your raps, bro? Or a 17, or a Butterfly, or a fucking Diamond? Because you got this dude to my fucking whatever shoulder that one is? You got that dude ghostwriting for you, bro? Is that who ghostwrit for you? Is that who, as pointed out by somebody, got you 600 fucking views in 6 weeks on a fucking Shaggy 2-Dope feature that you guys didn't even name right to get the attention you so fucking desire? Is that your ghostwriter? What is he, your marketing professional? What's he do for you, bro? Is he your fucking assistant? You know what? I know exactly what he does. And when he describes what he did, I'm going to let you know what that job's called, because there's only one way to describe it.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to do the whole entire thing. And then we went to the Shaggy tour. So me and Max discussed it. And I decided I'm gonna take a trip up to California, and I'm gonna be there with Max. You know, and we're gonna do the whole thing. You know,
we're gonna do the whole thing. So either he like was like your ghostwriter, or I know he didn't finance you because I know you're financing your fucking self. So what did you do in the studio with him? What were you? What'd you go to the store for cigarettes and blunt wraps? Is that what you fucking did? Did you, Raya, did you go to the store for cigarettes and blunt wraps?
I'm saying we're gonna do the whole entire thing.
Did the whole entire thing involve running to the fucking package store for a bunch of dudes, one of whom's like younger than you?
And then we went to the Shaggy.
Who tucks his dick back?
Tour the next night after that wonderful night in the studio out in Hollywood at the Whiskey A Go Go. It was great.
Ooh, that following night in the studio.
Night. It was a wonderful night. Anyway, whatever happened.
When you go to the studio more than once in your life, you don't talk about it like you went to the fucking Playboy Mansion, brah.
That night is earlier that day. I forgot who we spoke to on the phone. Might have been Bob Roxx, I think.
Yeah, it was probably Bob Roxx, because as we're going to get to with Bitch Tits number 2 in a little while, the thing that Bobby Roxx is failing to tell any of you is that his fat ass got a commission on every single one of these verses. So he just needs to enjoy his money and shut the fuck up.
But he asked us, he said, hey, and I'm not going to tell you what the deal was. I'm not going to tell you any of the business dealing, like when it came to money or anything like that.
Oh, you don't have to, bro. I know.
But they asked if we can strike another deal with them real quick, because Shaggy, like I said, Shaggy was opening himself up to 3 features. And so they asked us if it was possible when they came into the studio that night, if Shaggy could also record his other 2 tracks. And he already had the verses ready and everything. He just needed to record them real quick.
Yeah, that's pretty standard when a rapper is on the road. Like, I don't know, maybe you thought this was like a special thing. And maybe for Shaggy it is, given the fact Shaggy doesn't really record anywhere besides Detroit, Michigan. But in the average thing, like, dudes slide through visiting studios in cities that they don't fucking live in all the time. This is not news. This is not something special. And this is certainly not anything to suck your clout dick over.
They don't need to be mixed, mastered, or anything. He just needs some clean verses so he can send to these people. And we were like, all right, bet.
There you go, exactly. They're raw verses. We'll get to that when you bring it up again.
You know, all good. Yeah, fuck yeah. The deal was very satisfactory to us. So I was like, all right, bet. We were like, cool. Yeah, hell yeah. And Shaggy, Ouija, Trey Pound, Ouija's girl, and Alligator.
Girl. Hashtag fucking free Ouija's dick from between his ass cheeks.
Jesus, you know, Entourage style, came rolling up in the studio that night.
Yeah, look at him, Entourage style. Yeah, I'm Turtle. Yeah, I'm Turtle. And Max is Johnny Drama. Yeah, and fucking Ouija's the head dude. Yeah. Look at him. He's in hog heaven telling you guys about this fucking studio shit. Like, look at this fucking pig.
You know, and it was an awesome night. Recording, talking about music, talking about all types of shit, man. Shaggy and Max had this really hardcore, like damn near almost hour-long heart-to-heart talk about life shit, and I was just sitting there smoking these cigarettes like, damn, I can't believe that's happening right now.
So you sat there and watched 2 other men talk for over an hour smoking cigarettes, and you were just so happy, and you just couldn't fucking believe it was happening. Are you Max's girlfriend, bro? Let me get some flame emojis in this chat. Fuck that. Tonight we're going shark emojis. Let me get some shark emojis in this motherfucking chat. If you believe CPN staring, look at him. He's remembering it. Could you imagine this face sitting, smoking fucking chain smoking Pall Malls, watching you and another man talk fucking rap shit? Imagine. Can you imagine? Because I fucking can't. I want a relationship where the person on the other end looks at me the way that CPN looks at fucking Maximum Overload and Shaggy 2 Dope having a heart-to-heart conversation about life and rap music. That's what I want. And it's super sad that it's super duper fucking sad that I can't have that. And Maximum Overload has it right here. I mean, it's a little ridiculous.
That's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again? Do you have time?
So we're gonna continue.
No, that's dope. Well, anyway,
Yeah, that's dope.
like Shaggy came in, he recorded his verses. He literally recorded.
Yo, maximum overload. You just saw that fucking freeze frame. Do not lie to me, bro. You definitely know what true love is.
His verses. These other two verses for these other two features he was doing. After that,
Okay, so like I said, 3 features. 3 features. Y'all don't know shit. Y'all don't know shit because there's at least one more. And I tried to tell you fucking retards this. Allow me to be honest for a second. Yesterday wasn't the first day that I knew that Shag's 2 Dope was going to be making an appearance on the UGH Cypher. It wasn't. Yesterday wasn't the first day. Tuesday, the day before it dropped, when I spoke to Intrinsic and he sent me the advanced copy, that wasn't the first day either. By my estimation, I found out about this sometime in the first week of May. So May, June, July, August, September. That was 5 fucking months ago. 5. And I talked to Max. And I told Max not what I knew, but I told him enough to where he thought he knew more than me. You guys don't even know how many features there are out there, you fucking idiots. Oh, I love it. Wait for the 4th one to drop, bruh. Wait for the 4th one to drop. I can't fucking wait. Fuck it, let's continue. Let's continue. I'm having too much fun.
He sat down with Max, and they went over the beat for Max's song. Max explained the concept, this, that, and the other. Shaggy kicked a rhyme or two. Max said,
Yeah, the concept. You're a juggalo.
okay, I'm with that. And then Shaggy sat down and was writing his shit while they were getting ready to record Trey Pound shit. Between writing his shit with his headphones on and Trey Pound recording his shit, and Shaggy was kind of walking Trey Pound through a couple things like, hey, like.
Now, unfortunately, if I'm Trey Pound, I'm having a beef with that fucking sentence. The phrase walk through some stuff, to have another MC walk you through some stuff, that's like not good. Like, Eazy-E couldn't rap, so he really had to be walked through some stuff. I don't think Trey Pound's got to be walked through anything, bro. I think maybe what you saw was an older brother mentoring a younger brother, but maybe you phrased it wrong. But maybe you should clarify that. Now, if you meant what you saw was an older brother mentoring a younger brother in the family business, then say that. Don't say that you watched Shaggy 2 Dope walk another grown man through his raps. I mean, I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have said that.
That shit was good, but switch it up this way. You know what I mean? It was dope. It was dope watching that. It was dope watching Shaggy and his brother, working in the studio too,
You know what? Fuck that. I want a relationship where the girl looks at me the way that CPN looks at Shaggy 2 Dope and Trey Pound. You see the drool? Do you see the drool? Even in the blur, he's got his fucking tongue out and there's drool. That's love, bro. That's love.
And then after Trey Pound laid his shit down, Shaggy jumped back on the mic. They did Max's track. Then here comes Ouija. He does Max's track as well. And then after the fact, we were all kicking it and stuff.
We were all kicking it and stuff.
I had to play Aaron Boy and go to the tick.
You had to play Aaron Boy. Now, I'm going to rewind that in case you missed it, because you kind of fast-forwarded your own shit through that, too.
Working.
Even at double sped, because if you're just joining us now, we are at double sped right now. We are in the double sped portion of the program. Even at double sped, make sure you hear the words. I had to play Aaron Boy.
In the studio, too, And then after Trey Pound laid his shit down, Shaggy jumped back on the mic. They did Max's track. Then here comes Ouija. He does Max's track as well. And then after the fact, we were all kicking it and stuff. I had to play Aaron Boy.
I had to play Aaron Boy. You for real just said you had to play Aaron Boy.
That's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again? Do you have time?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we're going to hear this story again and again and again and again. I'm sure we're going to hear this story a la Al Bundy's fucking high school football championship until the day he fucking dies.
go to take orders from people, go to the store. We hooked some of them up with some dope shit,
What'd you hook them up with? What dope shit did you hook them up with? What dope shit does Raya Jurgensen from Arizona have the hotline on in LA? Now, Maximum Overload probably got the hookup on the fat bags of that gas. I heard he's got gas. That's what I heard. I heard Maximum Overload got gas. He's got that fucking high test premium 103 octane shit. So if anybody hooked anybody up, I'm sure Maximum Overload did the hooking up.
Got whatever alcohol anyone wanted, whatever weed and blunt wraps and everything else anyone wanted. What kind of Gatorade you want, fam? I got you. You know what I mean? The whole thing.
Okay. So at this point, we know that you watched Max talk to Shaggy. You watched Shaggy talk to Trey Pound. You have not mentioned speaking to Shaggy yet. And I figure if Shaggy uttered any words to you at all, you would have already gotten them tattooed on your face. So up to this point, I understand that Shaggy probably just maybe gave you a fucking head nod until you became what is known as the industry as a, say it with me everyone, gopher. You were a fucking gopher, bro. Max, is Raya your gopher? Because he's acting a lot like a gopher. Sitting there, not saying anything, not contributing anything to the product, and going to the motherfucking store. Because if you didn't know about the industry term known as a gopher, gophers are called gophers because they go for shit. The only thing Shaggy probably said to fucking CPN all night was what brand of fucking cigarettes he smoked and what color Gatorade to get him. That's going to be important. That's going to be super important to this fucking story. Because none of what CPN is stating in this video comes from any declaration that Shaggy even said this to him.
And we had a dope night.
No, you had a dope night. The rest of the people in there were working, except for fucking Ouija's girlfriend. Right? I'm not wrong, right? You're the only person. You expect me to believe you're the only person that didn't rap and didn't suck dick? Like seriously. Oh, Joey quit smoking cigarettes? If Joey quit smoking cigarettes, then shouts out to him, because that means he didn't have to say anything to this fat motherfucker. That's all that means. You telling me fucking Joey doesn't smoke and drink? All right, we're going to continue.
Yeah. I'm getting sent this cipher, and I'm like, okay, I get to Shaggy, and I'm like, wow, so this is the song with Shaggy 2 up on it, on Twisted's fucking channel. What the fuck is going on? And I start hearing Shaggy's verse, and I'm like, wait.
Yeah, Twisted's channel, a place that routinely posts underground hustling related content and ciphers, you stupid fuck.
A minute. I've heard this before. Like, I'm finishing lines in my head, and I'm like, I heard this before. Oh shit.
That's because it's dope, motherfucker. That's what dope shit does. Dope shit tends to stick in your head. Like, it was a dope verse. It was certainly doper than some of the other features.
This is what he recorded. Like, I was there when he recorded this shit. Like, with me and Max and Ouija and all of us. We were there when Shaggy recorded this shit. This shit is crazy. What the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, and the video was over. It was over for like 5 minutes, and my phone rings.
5 whole minutes that shit was over?
And I see it's Max. I'm like, hey, what's up? Yo, did you see that video? I just got done watching it. Yo, what the fuck?
What the fuck? What the fuck what? So this is where I'm glad that Max Overload and Raya are both in the chat. Maximum, why were you just surprised? Were you just surprised by this? Is that what it was? Or did you feel slighted? And remember, your boy already answered for you. So if you watched his video, you know what you should be answering. I'm going to give you a second. No answer? So apparently, Maximum's first instinct at an artist that he respects doing a feature and getting some money is what the fuck? I thought you loved ICP, bro. I mean, I don't understand. I don't understand how anybody that claims to love ICP and love Shaggy 2 Dope could be mad about him getting some money and putting together a dope ass product. Like, I don't get it. Maybe I'm slow. Maybe I'm not double sped.
And me and Max are a little pissed off about the situation because it's like they kind of fucking, intertwined us with this shit.
How? How exactly were you intertwined in this? You were probably fucking like looking at him like this as he recorded his verse. How did you being in the room with him intertwine you in this? You fucking delusional fuck. This is why no one's going to invite you into any kind of inner sanctum ever. And this is why you've never really had a sit down with Jay and Shags. You've never really had a sit down with Jump either. I've actually had actual sit downs and actual telephone conversations and strategy talks and things of that nature with the people that I support and do business with. These people have these meetings with me and they talk to me and, they don't use me as a gopher. As a matter of fact, they send a gopher to do stuff for me. And the reason that they do this, and this is one of the things that everyone's gotten twisted for so long. The reason that people fuck with me has nothing to do with the stuff that I say. It's got to do with the stuff that is said to me that I do not repeat. And unfortunately, all you've got on your fucking brain, fat boy, is an output setting. It's really upsetting. I mean, you would think that you wouldn't want to somehow violate the trust of musicians, rap musicians, drinking, smoking weed, doing whatever else in the studio. You would think you wouldn't want to violate the trust of things you heard or things you saw or things you read on scratch paper. Because you're going to describe here in a second how you saw a name on a piece of paper. That's all you did. That's all you did. Oh, I'm glad, Maxim. I'm glad you're glad that Joey made money. Clearly CPN's not glad. Clearly CPN is pissed off that somehow, because he went and got the fucking blunt wraps that were consumed by the actual talent prior to a piece of art being created, he somehow has ownership of it. Like that, the idea that you motherfuckers are allowing him to do this to Shags. Like, I'm a fucking appalled. Because like I said, Shags hasn't said shit yet. He's had more than ample opportunity, especially with his brand new, fully formed, fully his Instagram. He could have addressed this in a simple Instagram post. But he hasn't. And it's Chuck Reeves' direct fucking prediction that he never does. Until he does, y'all just need to accept the shark story and keep it the fuck moving. Because sharks, whether taking literally or as an allegory for something much more nefarious, sharks are sharks. Let's go back to the double sped.
Know what I mean? So basically, from what we knew who the 3 features were going to. Obviously, one was going to Max. I won't tell you who the other one is going to.
But you told me, and it's Fury. That's a Beard's guarantee.
And the other one was a guy named Stir Crazy. And
here we go. The first name of people that Mr. CPN wants to try to throw under the bus. So let's see here. Stir Crazy. I'm going to do, usually, especially before I talk about somebody who's potentially an artist and potentially a public person, I typically consult something called Google. I don't know if y'all ever heard of it. You can type stuff in there, right? And then there's like a magnifying glass, like in Sherlock Holmes, And if you hit the magnifying glass, it'll give you information about a thing. So, I'll put the link in the description. It's google.com CPN, since clearly, you didn't do it. So while this loads, I'm going to let you continue your explanation of Stir Crazy.
Was the verse that Shaggy recorded for a guy named Stir Crazy. I don't know who Stir Crazy is.
Oh, you don't know who Stir Crazy is? Okay, we'll continue.
What I mean? And so I was like, damn, and blah, 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 and all this other shit. And
what? Blah, 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 all this other shit. You're terrible, bro. You are blah, 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 yada, 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 fucking, you heard, whatever, all that shit.
I can see, I knew that had to have been the first two, because I remember the name Stir Crazy on the list of the three people Shaggy was.
Yeah, you should. You should. Stir Crazy produced the cipher.
We tracks with. On top of that, wait, I forgot what else I was going to say, but anyway.
Of course you did, because you're making it up as you go along.
So there's a little story about that.
Oh, hold on. You got me wanting to smoke now, fuckhead. Fuckhead. So, Stir Crazy. Who is Stir Crazy? It's actually a pretty interesting situation. I'm trying to find his most current information as far as his production credits. But if you didn't know, Stir Crazy, who actually is a previous sponsor of the Beard Speaks video game Fortnite Go Fuck Yourself experience, is a producer, part of the superstar team at MNE Beats. All right? He actually just joined MNE Beats a couple of months ago. Big hoopla. Big hoopla. Lot of people excited, CPN. A lot of people excited. And for good reason. Because even if you go back and let's say, typically, if you want to know about some Juggalo stuff, I don't know if you knew this or not, there's a website called fagolovers.com. And although me and Scotty don't get along, I will say that he has done a good job. He's the historian. He as long as Joe's writing the history, he's the historian. So, if you go, okay, there's actually a story on fagolovers.net about him from June 3rd, 2019. On June 3rd, I think that's probably, that's the day that they announced that Stir Crazy was joining the team at mnebeats.com. Which, mnebeats.com, I don't give a fuck if the banner's running or not anymore. All right, mnebeats.com. Get them shits. So, I'm going to read to you the Fago Lover, just the headline. Detroit mega producer. They wrote mega producer on their CPN, but you don't know him because he ain't got no Grammys and he didn't used to get fucking pushed around by Suge Knight. You don't know him? You don't know him? Okay. Look. He produced for Trey Pound of Chop Shop. You know that guy. You looked at him longingly while he was spitting raps. He produced for UGH. He's produced for MC8. If you know who even that might even be. Dark Half, Corpse Circus. I know he's got he's got some major shit under his belt, including some shit with ICP and Shaggy. And it's my understanding that Stir Crazy, at some times or another, has occasionally acted as Shaggy's fucking engineer. So, although you don't know who he is, I'm sure the dude you're talking about right now does. And I'm sure that Shaggy knows Stir Crazy a whole lot better than he knows you, motherfucker. So maybe you do your Googles before you go bringing up a name like Stir Crazy. Because I'll tell you what, Bob Roxx is pretty stupid. But Bob Roxx was not smart. Well, he was smart enough not to say Stir Crazy's name. I'll say that. At least he ain't going to burn that fucking mega producer bridge. Fucking idiot.
The first guy recorded. So anybody fucking telling you that fucking Shaggy actively did a song for Twisted to put out is fucking bull. It's
okay. No one is saying that Shaggy agreed to be put on a song that Twisted was putting out. Twisted is not putting out the UGH69 cipher. The UGH69 cipher is available at undergroundhustlin.bigcartel.com, not the M&E store. Now, will the actual fucking mixtape be available at Magic Ninja Shop? Probably. But this particular track is being released as a single through the UGH brand. And like I fucking said before, them putting UGH video product up on their official YouTube page is not anything new. Quit acting like the shit's a fucking anomaly, you dickhead.
Fucking bullshit. What they basically did was, here's this dude named Stir Crazy. Shaggy recorded that verse for him.
Here's this dude named Stir Crazy. This dude named Stir Crazy who has several production and engineering credits with the fucking dudes whose business you're talking about on both fucking sides. You know Dick Lick, and every time you say something like, I don't even know who Stir Crazy is, and this guy Stir Crazy, and some rapper named Stir Crazy, anybody who knows anything about anything is looking at you and fucking laughing, bro. Like, that's seriously true love.
Back in February, probably made the deal in November, December, when it first happened. And
so you say probably made the deal. Now, I don't know, like, you're not saying that anybody said this to you. All you're saying is that you read a name, Stir Crazy, on a piece of paper, and that you extrapolated all of this from that without speaking to Shaggy about this, without having any fucking access to the contracts, paperwork, releases, or other fucking information that has to go along with something like this that has been monetized to the degree it has. Like, you're just making shit up, bro. It's fucking sad. Like, it's almost as sad as the fact that your fucking night in the studio got reduced to you being a gopher fucking girlfriend. Like, that's sad, bro. How fucking old are you?
And did all that. And then Stir Crazy, from what I'm understanding from the grapevine, is...
What grapevine? What grapevine, Max? Fucking one of your other fucking echo chamber 17 percenters? We just talked about this. You have zero, none, nada access to actual information because everybody in the mama knows you're going to do this with it. Do you know how much stuff I get told that I don't go to air with? Jesus, man. Like, that's what's going in the memoir. That's what's going in the autobiography. Like, that's the shit, the nuggets you hold on to. Because the story becomes, I found this out. I found out some information. And instead of immediately trying to get everybody on the internet to suck my dick because I heard it first, I held on to it. And instead of telling people, I acted on the information. I did things to ensure that that what I knew was coming was going to positively affect me. That's what I do. Because like I said, you found out Shaggy was on a UGH cipher yesterday. I found out the first week of May. And that's a Chuck Reeves guarantee.
It went through the channel of Stir Crazy to Intrinsic, who puts together the Underground Hustlers mixtapes. And
at least you got that right. Intrinsic's been doing this.
then that got channeled to Magic Ninja. Why do you think Shaggy is the only artist in there actually not featured visually?
Shaggy is the only artist not featured visually because that would have been an extra paycheck that no one was prepared to pay. And a little while later, you're even going to discuss how it's going to cost more money to get them in a video and how you got to decide whether you want to do that for maximum or not. So don't act like you don't know why, because it's probably a little bit more to get him in your video than it is to get him to rap on your fucking video.
They had to do an animation as a Shaggy toy, rapping his fucking lyrics. You know what I mean? Shaggy never agreed to do that song, like, for that reason.
So Shaggy didn't agree to do the song because they were going to use animation. But he did the song and they sold it to somebody without Shaggy knowing, and that person did the animation. but Shaggy didn't want to do the song. I'm confused, bro. Hold on. Let me take it back. Hold on. I'm fucking confused.
I think Shaggy is the only artist in there actually not featured visually. They had to do an animation as a Shaggy toy rapping his fucking lyrics. You know what I mean? Shaggy never agreed to do that song, like, for that reason.
So Shaggy agreed. Shaggy never agreed to do the song that he did because they were going to use an animation instead of paying him to fly out and be in a video. Is that? I'm trying to make sure. We're going to take it back one more time. Why
do you think Shaggy is the only artist in there actually not featured visually? They had to do an animation as a Shaggy toy rapping his fucking lyrics. You know what I mean? Shaggy never agreed to do that song, like, for that reason.
Shaggy, like, never agreed to do that fucking song, like, for that fucking reason. Like, I don't know. Like?
That's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again? Do you have time?
It was literally, quite literally, an ambush. It was, we're going to get you on a verse. Then
So maybe you don't know what an ambush is, but as somebody who's a military veteran, let me explain. What you do in an ambush is you set up a perimeter and you have crossfire lines. And then you wait for people to walk in and you shred them up. It's not what happened, bro. There was no thievery here. Like, money was exchanged for a verse. You can't fucking testify to another man's frame of mind, especially Shaggy 2 Dope, a man who you spent an hour or more with in the studio but didn't talk to. Like, for real? But you know all this about him. Cool. From what I know from the executive producer of the actual project in question that's currently making money, Shaggy almost got attacked by a shark, bro. Do you not like that story? Does that story not, like, isn't that, like, nobody could have, no one could have faulted Shaggy. Not you. Not fucking Bob Roxx. Not Joe Bruce. Not Rob Bruce. No one. No one could have faulted Joe for doing the track with the shark story. You realize that, right? Like, you were so busy, like, wanting to run to the internet to share this information. You didn't think about who the other information was trying to protect. Because you've now put fucking Shaggy 2 Dope in a very precarious position, CPN. You aired out his personal studio business. You aired it out. I didn't do that. I know better than to out an artist's personal studio business, but you don't. And today, you were in such a hurry to out Shaggy's personal studio business that you didn't think, oh, maybe he did agree. And he just had to make sure Joe didn't find out about it and get in the way of his paycheck. You didn't think about that. Maybe you will now. Probably not, though.
We'll put this verse with these channels. Boom, you're now on a fucking song with Twisted. You know what I mean? Like, you're on a song on Twisted shit. This is literally a fucking another lie. And I bet you Twisted had no fucking idea that I was there. And not only can I prove that,
no, nobody cares you were there. No one's questioning whether or not you were there. No one cares. Twisted had nothing to do with the underground hustling 69 Toy Gory cipher. Intrinsic had everything to do with that.
I can prove I was there. Look, me and Max have the stems for that song.
Okay. So when they talk about stems, they're talking about unreleased vocals. Just the vocals from those sessions. Now, what CPN is saying in the statement, me and Max have those stems, is that Grammy-winning producer Darren Vegas and the recording studio known as 17th Street Recordings knowingly provided vocal stems, unreleased vocal stems, that didn't belong to them to a fucking nobody vlogger and his rapper friend. Now, I have text messages from Maximum Overload that says you don't have the stems. Okay? Now, I mean, let's see. Oh, you know what? I don't even have them. He told me it on the phone. My bad. But it doesn't matter. Because even if you have the fucking stems, which, Jesus, for Darren Vegas and the 17th Street Studios fucking sake, I hope you don't. You definitely won't release them. I dare you to. But nobody's questioning whether or not you were there. Like, you've been riding that clout train right into Roxy Red's fucking vagina. So we all know you went to the studio with Shaggy, bro. Like, we all know.
At least for Shaggy's verse. We have 3 sets of stems. Stems for Max's track, stems for what you saw in that cipher, and stems for the other feature he did.
Gasp. Gasp. You really, really, really want to swing Shaggy 2 Dope's unreleased vocals around for clout? Gasp. How dare you? How dare you? I wasn't muted. I was in shock. I couldn't even talk. Like, I can't believe that he would dare to release unreleased Shaggy 2 Dope fucking vocals that he doesn't own. I'm really surprised. Really surprised. I'm really super fucking surprised. I'm getting texts. I assume they're from Max. Oh, I figure he is Maximum. Oh, so you do have the stems. Well then, understand that if you release those stems, you make your boy Darren Vegas and the 17th Street Studio hella liable for some shit. Shit, man. I wish I could get those stems. I'd drop them. I'd drop them because I'm not a pussy. I definitely wouldn't talk about having them and then never play them. I definitely wouldn't do that. I'm not that big of a pussy. But maybe this is going to be CPN's fucking Al Capone's vault and shit.
We got all the stems. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, you know what I mean? We got video of us in the studio with Shaggy.
Oh, yeah. I got video. I got my snaps. You got your snaps, bro? You got your Instagram live, bro? Like, is that what you got? You got your Instagram story popping? Is that what you had popping off? You had your Instagram story?
That's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again? Do you have time?
There's still a lot of this video left, and we were on double sped. This was supposed to be a short show.
You know, none of these other motherfuckers got video or anything of them like with Shaggy. You know.
So what? So fucking what? You didn't collab with Shaggy, motherfucker. Somebody who collabed with Shaggy needs to slap you in the fucking face because you didn't collab with him. And if you want to talk about like most collaborations in the rap game, most collaborations are not done with people in the same fucking room. They're done this way. They're done via digital. They're done via whatever. Now, you know what? CPN can come on my show after he plays the fucking stems. How about that? How about that? I'm leaving for Maine tomorrow. If he's got the fucking nuts to play unreleased stems from Shaggy 2 Dope on his show to prove whatever stupid point no one's fighting with him about being in the studio with Shaggy. Like, nobody's trying to refute that. So go ahead. I fucking dare you. I double fucking dare you, you fucking pussy. So tomorrow, you can play the stems. You can make whatever fucking stupid point you want. And then Monday, when I come back, like, into civilization after the festival, we'll schedule something. You can call my people.
I'm saying? We were actually fucking around with the idea of actually, because we have some video of Shaggy actually in the booth recording, you know what I mean? And we actually fucking around with the idea of having the music video being Max and Shaggy and clips of them in the booth. But we can't do that because of the fact that he doesn't have makeup on, you know, and Shaggy does not want to be portrayed musically at the very least. You don't want to.
You're a pussy. You won't pose like non-makeup pictures of another dude? You're a pussy.
Music video with Shaggy tuned up without his makeup on.
What do you mean? There's people all over the place.
You know what I mean? They have like a thing.
There's pictures of him without makeup all over the place, bro.
And I get that and I understand that. So we actually thought about maybe doing a cartoon video, like in an animator. To do
Yeah, you just the same way that So, see, now I'm confused because CPN, you a couple minutes ago said that Shaggy 2 Dope didn't want to do the song because they were using an animation action figure. But you're thinking about doing an animated one, huh? Really? Really?
Cartoon video for it or something like that, you know? Or just fucking saying, you know what, fuck it. And he's already on the song. Probably got to pay him again, but maybe pay him again to be in the official music video. And whenever he's out here, whatever, he can come through, paint the fuck up, and actually we can do some cool scene of him, like, you know, doing his shit. You know, we're fucking playing around with ideas there. You know what I'm saying?
I really fucking hope that after the last... How do you guys not have sound? My sound is popping over here. How do you not have sound? Give me flame emojis if you can hear me. How about that? And we'll see if there's flame emojis. Yeah, all right. Y'all are tripping. Fix your shit, bro. Trying to fuck me up. Trying to get me out of my flow. So, yeah. Don't be a pussy. Release the stems. Prove whatever point you want to prove. Nobody's saying you weren't there when he recorded the track. What I'm saying to you is, you cannot testify as to what Shaggy did not know or know, considering you never fucking talked to him. Considering the only thing he possibly fucking said to you was, go get me a drink, bitch. Like, for real. For real. I'm disgusted. I'm disgusted you would air out Shaggy's studio business.
Well, yeah. No, and so Kobe Masters, that's probably why. No, I was telling Max, I said, you know what? Those assholes probably fucked up. Anybody else trying to get features right now? You know what I mean? They probably fucked up.
Who fucked up? Now, if everybody would have just went along with the shark story, I'm sure the feature train would have continued. You're the first and only motherfucker before Bob Roxx to put any kind of hole in the story. So now, after you spoke, yeah, fucking features are fucked up now. I'm sure features are super fucked up now. I'm sure Shaggy's money is super fucked up now, thanks to you. Thanks to you, bro. Thanks to you. You did that. You affected Shaggy's feature game. I did my best to protect Shaggy's future feature game. I did what I could. Why would you throw Shaggy 2 Dope under the bus? Like, you clearly don't know what you did. Like, you clearly don't know. And you're never going to find out. Like, maybe down the road, like, you're going to be like, oh, okay, I realize I fucked up. And you don't see it now. But damn, son, you fucked up bad. You aired fucking Joe Holster's personal fucking business. I don't know what you guys are losing sound for, because my sound over here is titty fuck up.
Anybody else trying to get features, dog? Because I can imagine right now that Jay is not happy. You know what I mean? I can imagine that Jay is probably not fucking happy right now. I can imagine a few people right there from that camp are not.
Now, CPN, you said something just now, and it may be the first 100% correct fucking thing. Yeah, I was muted for a second. I'm not muted anymore. What the fuck is going on with the sound? Because my sound looks fine on my end. Flame emojis if you can hear me. This is ridiculous. Yeah. No, people can hear me. You're fucking stupid. Like, you guys need to reload your buffers or something, because my shit is perfectly fine. My mic's fine. My mic is fine. You guys are idiots. So yeah, Montana Josh, is my sound fine? You just don't want me to get to the fucking... You don't want me to get to the end. You don't want me to get to the end, that's fine. That's fucking fine. You don't want me to get to the end, that's fine. Because slowly you're realizing how bad you fucked up. And you didn't fuck me. You didn't fuck Twisted. That's the thing. You think that you put us under stress? Nah, man. Today you put... Today, you were Shaggy Two Dope's headache. That's what you became today. You and Bob Roxx became Shaggy Two Dope's headache. And you got to realize that, bro. And I really hope it affects you for every day from here on out. Like, seriously, I really fucking hope that you are subject to what the furry suit people were.
Snake, 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 snaky, snaky, snake, snaky, snake, snaky, snaky, snake, 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 snake.
Why you gotta be such a snake, Raya? Why you gotta be such a snake? Because I know that a snake is like someone who would like see something written on a piece of paper in a studio and then run to the internet with it. Hey, shouts out to Maximum Overload, that $1.99 super chat. Fam, you need to call him and you need to apologize for what CPN put him through today. Like, you really should. You really should. You should call him. You should send him edible arrangements. For real, son. For real, son. You should definitely call Shags and apologize for the headache that CPN caused him today. Your fucking big-tittied fucking goth girlfriend caused. CPN, new hashtag alert. CPN is Max's big-titty goth girlfriend.
I'm fucking happy. This is snake ass shit. It's snake ass shit, and it's happening.
See, it is snake ass shit, bro. You're super duper correct about that. I don't know what else to tell you. Maybe fucking Violent J's got something.
Snake, 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 snaky, snaky, snake, snaky, snake, snaky, snaky, snake, 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 snake.
Yeah, you know these snakes, they came to the studio and then the stuff they heard, they went to the internet and they talked about it. You stupid motherfucker. You straight the fuck up acted like a hound dog ass hoe. Like, bitch, I didn't even go to school. Like, that's who you are right now. Well, I was there. Hashtag I was there. Hashtag me too. Hashtag I was there. You literally, I didn't even go to school. That's who you became today. You literally were like, oh, I was in the studio one time so I can talk about Shaggy's business. For real? For really real? Bro. I mean, shit. Like, I get doing some fucking terrible shit to try to give me stress and affect my life, but why would you want to give Shaggy Two Dope stress today?
No, Roxy, they didn't steal our verse. I'll explain it to you later.
They didn't steal any verse, dickhead. Bob Roxx got a percentage and Shaggy got money. No one stole anything. There was an even exchange and an agreed upon set of conditions.
I came in late, but I'll explain it to you later.
Oh, yeah, of course he will while he's sexting you in the middle of the night. Hey, Roxy Red, does your fucking breath smell like whiskey, you drunk driver? You drunk driver. Is that why CPN's attracted to Roxy Red, is because she smells like his stepdad? She's got just that little bit of fucking Jack Daniels back there. When she like breathes on him, is CPN, you're so sexy. Is this the hand you opened the booth door for Shaggy with? CPN, Roxy, for real, girl. For real. Gross.
I don't want to repeat myself in this. So,
oh, yeah, you do. You're going to repeat this same shit about you being in the studio at least 24 more times, bro. Like, at least 24 more times. Like, allow me to consult my crystal ball. Yeah, you're going to mention this again.
Yeah, obviously, like I said, we're going to go over a lot more of it in detail.
Oh, okay, there is not a lot more. There is no more detail. You were a fucking wallflower, a fly in the wall in a very unique, very interesting, and a very enjoyable situation. You got to be in the studio when one of your fucking idols was creating his art. Like, that's a great opportunity. Like, I've had the same opportunity to witness people that I look up to create art. And it's fucking amazing. It's a really good time. It happened with Sean Price. It happened with Saigon. It's happened, during my things with Grime Mode. Just seeing, people like the Chris Rivers, the son of Big Pun, all these people being able to be there in close proximity during their process. You should have just shut the fuck up and enjoyed it, but you couldn't. Like, you don't hear about 3/4 of the shit I attend because most of the time it's studio sessions. We don't talk about studio sessions. Like, I remember my first beer. I'm disappointed in you. Like, you claim and Max claimed to be fucking like OGs and to know about playing the game. Now, Max hasn't proved to me otherwise, but CPN. There's only one way that Violent J can describe anyone who did what you did to fucking Shaggy 2 Dope today, man. You threw that man completely under the bus, bro. And that, unfortunately, makes you a
Snake, snaky, 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 snaky,
snakes. That's you, bro. That's you. So I only got a couple more, 2 minutes, maybe a minute and a half left of this video. So let's run through. Let's continue the double sped.
Come this Friday. But yeah, I just wanted to let y'all know because it's boiling inside of me right now.
Why are you so angry about this, bro? Why are you so fucking like distraught, butthurt, annoyed, distressed, anxious, like all those things? Why are you all those things about a successful, like enjoyable Shaggy 2 Dope feature? Why are you so mad that happened? Like, are you that against like anything good like happening? Like, are you against anything positive going forward? Like, why are you so mad? Like, I get being mad because your boy's track only got 600 views in 6 weeks and that track's already up past 15,000 views at this point. Like, I get being jealous. If it's just jealousy, let me know. Because right now, what it looks like to me is that you're so jealous that fucking Will Glass and the UGH crew and Magic Ninja somehow got a more successful Shaggy track than the guy that you're fucking backing did. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like jealousy. And jealousy is a female emotion, bro. Jealousy is a fucking female emotion. So I understand you being in the studio as somebody's girlfriend.
As soon as I saw this shit, I'm like, oh my God, why? You know what I mean? And I guarantee you, I promise you this is another move because they're not selling very well in their little Warped Tour ventures. You know, the Warped Tour emo crowd are not buying Twisted shirts everywhere. This shit's just not flying off the shelves. You know?
Okay, and what does them putting out a video on their YouTube channel have to do with that? The song itself is being sold as part of a digital bundle package that costs $5 and is available at the UGH.Big Cartel store. Like, I'm confused, bro. I'm really fucking confused, bro.
And until that happens, they still gotta come back. This is an illusion. This is an illusion.
What is an illusion? This is not an illusion of nothing. No one is saying that this means anything more than it does, except for you. No one is saying that this is somehow a new age. Nobody's saying that. Like, why are you so hung up on this, bro? Why were you so intent on causing Shaggy all this kind of fucking, like, If you would have just left it alone, people could have just enjoyed the track, and Shaggy would not have to answer as to what really happened. Because I guarantee, if what you and Bob Roxx are claiming actually happened, then there are legal steps that Shaggy 2 Dope can take to rectify the situation. Now, unfortunately, because of what you said, if the situation is that he actually knew what he was doing, he's going to have to explain that to Joe Bruce now. He didn't have to do that before with the shark story. Shark emojis in the chat.
Very snaky done illusion that these motherfuckers created.
Ooh, an illusion. What do you mean like an illusion? Like this? You like my illusions? Like that's the only illusion I see around here, bro. Can I pick your nose or does my green screen stop? Oh, it stops. Oh, but I can put my pinky up to your face like fucking. I'm going to tell everyone Shaggy's personal studio business if I don't get 1 million jerseys. It's Dr. fucking Spedful right there. Like, seriously, bro, you should have called Shaggy before you did this. You should have called Shaggy and saw what the play is. You're not the one. You're not the one that should be making any kind of fucking announcements for anyone. Like, seriously, especially Shaggy 2 Dope, bro. Where do you even get off thinking that you rank high enough in life to talk about Shaggy 2 Dope's business in the studio, bro? Like, I'm leaving my pinky there because it took a hell of a lot to get it there, and I want somebody to screenshot this and make a bunch of memes of, I'm going to release Shaggy 2 Dope's unreleased verse if I do not get $1 million. Yo, for real, $1 million payable to Boy Blue's fucking PayPal account. And CPN won't release the stems. I fucking dare you, you pussy. I dare you.
In order to give the perception that everything's cool. And anybody who, like, if you like Twisted, like, nobody cares. You know, like, yeah.
Did you see the end of the video when the kid was beating the fucking doll on the tree? I don't think anybody's pretending shit's okay, bro.
Talk shit to each other, you fucking Twizzler. You're the ops fam. In reality, nobody gives a fuck. Trust me, I've seen all the acetones and all the 17 deads and shit at gatherings, fucking talking to motherfuckers decked out.
No, you give a shit. You clearly give a shit. You gave a shit enough to put fucking Shaggy 2 Dope's personal business on Front Street.
Twisted gears, you know what I mean? Like, nobody gives a fuck. Hey, I was a little weary about it. This one dude came up to me this last gathering, yo, CPN, I love your fucking channel, blah, blah, blah. Literally, twisted jersey, twisted hat, twisted this, that, and the other, you know what I mean? And
let's be clear, okay? You think that fucking phone call you got from Tech 9 was bad? God, I can't wait for Shaggy to catch up with you, bro.
Just like, all right, cool, you know, I'm fucking talking to him, it's all love, bro.
It's gonna be fuck your phone part 2. It ain't all love, bro. It's gonna be fuck your phone part 2, bro.
I don't hate anybody for what you listen to. Most motherfuckers don't. You know what I mean? You got a few people out there. However, there are a lot of people out there that ain't showing up to the shows and they're not buying the merchandise and they're not doing this, that, and the other. And the reason they're
there are a lot of people who aren't doing that, and that's why fucking ICP is only playing weekends.
not doing it is because, you know, some people say don't choose sides and other people are like, you know what, fuck that. No, I am choosing a side. This is the side I roll with. You know what I mean? I'm down with class, I'm dead in the ground.
Yeah, well, if Shaggy and Jay are on your side, then fucking Shaggy like you just did. I don't see how that's proper acting. You're not a good teammate, bro. Like with friends like you beat up Wolf. He's supposed to be one of your friends. You throw Shaggy 2 Dope under the bus and one of his friends under the bus because you're jealous. Because you peanut butter and jelly.
And ICP, just in reality, ICP has a hell of a lot more clout than any other fucking group in this goddamn game. When it comes to this underground wicked shit style music, ICP are clout gods. You know what I mean? They're the deities. They're the essence of fucking clout in this game. They're
Oh yeah, you're right. They are the essence of clout, and so are their producers, the guys you just threw under the bus, bro. You really tried. You really super tried to cash this whole thing in for some clout tokens, bro. And you're gonna get slugs. Like you're gonna get oh man, you're so worthless.
I watched Twisted, especially out here. I watched Twisted go from selling out the Rialto Theater that has a fucking balcony and the whole thing to being able to still buy tickets at the door the day.
Cool, bro. That's got nothing to do with you being in the studio for something that Shaggy 2 Dope either turned down because he didn't know that it was a cipher, or he turned it down because he knew it was a cipher and he knew they were going to do animation. One of those two things happened, or two guys in MAGA hats beat fucking Shaggy up and took the verse from him. Tom Brokaw was there. He was most certainly there. And between you giving up, I'm not even going to play the Bob Roxx shit because you know what? I don't have to. Between you giving up studio information on Shaggy and Bob Roxx giving up stuff that happened on Shaggy's bus to the general public the way you have, Jesus Christ. If I was either one of you, I'd be concerned. I'd be looking at my caller ID. I'd be screening calls.
Have the show after doors open in a small dive bar down the fucking street. That's what I've watched Twisted do in the last few years.
Cool.
On some real shit.
Cool.
Yeah, I can see it. And anybody else, all those people psychopathic is failing, fucking, they're retarded. Because I'll tell you this, psychopathic is not pulling snaky bullshit to try to get people to come and buy their merch again because everyone's cool. You know?
Okay, so what part of this is, hey, come buy our merch? Which part of this directly relates to any products in the Magic Ninja store, huh? Like, I really don't understand.
Snake, 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 snaky, snake, snake, snaky, snake, snaky, snaky, snake, 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 snake.
For real, how can you act so snaky to people you supposedly fucking enjoy? Like, this is like, I'm dying. Like, on the inside, I'm dying laughing. This is like the greatest shit ever. It's like Christmas, Hanukkah, and New Year's all rolled into one. I'll play the Bob Roxx shit. I don't care. My argument does not disintegrate. Because here's my argument, CPN. Shaggy never told you anything. You read something on a piece of paper. And until Shaggy says something on this topic, your words are strictly the words of a guy who, by his own admission, was a gopher in the studio one night. The definition of a hound dog to be on the internet talking about that shit. But hey, that's your whole marketing scheme. You have nothing else. So, like, my argument about the Bob Roxx situation as well is, I know he spoke to Shaggy, but Shaggy's only going to tell Bob Roxx what Bob Roxx needs to know. Shaggy's had a lot longer of a relationship with Stir Crazy than he's had with Bob Roxx. And that's why Bob Roxx was smart enough not to mention his name in his video. Like I said, Shaggy now, especially with his own Instagram, has ample opportunity to take up the mantle of this subject on his own. He doesn't need the girl from the studio that one night to tell everybody his business.
I'm saying it is what it is. And so, yeah. Well, at the end of the day, like I said, on Friday, I'm going to go into more details, but don't let that shit fool you. It is what it is. And they are a bunch of fucking snakes. That's how it works. Peace the fuck out, show. I fucking hate you guys.
So, okay, so that's it on that one. So this was all a very, very well, like, a lot of people knew. Apparently this was like a very, oh yeah, shouts on that $1.99 super chat. And yeah, of course I got a fucking Jussie Smollett joke. Because this is some, like, I was there. I don't give a fuck if you were there. I don't give a fuck. You think you being there gives you fucking, like, knowledge? Like, you're fucking stupid, bro. So, let's play this fucking other big titty fucking fat piece of shit motherfucker. Fucking Sid Jones's surrogate mom, fucking Bob Roxx. Let's play this and see what he has to say. He is also on double sped.
How you guys doing tonight? Sorry about those technical difficulties, but, you know, there were people out there trying to stop this fucking stream from happening.
So people were trying to, what people? What people were trying to stop your bullshit stream from happening, bro? I was fucking awaiting it anxiously.
You know, they were hitting those DNS attacks and DOS attacks. And all
DNS attacks, DOS attacks, all that tech hacker shit on your fucking channel?
That's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again? Do you have time?
Sid Jones apparently has cooler stories. I'm going to let you know.
Kinds of fucking hacking shit, but we are here, we are live, and I want to fucking set the record straight. All kinds of crazy shit going on in the underground.
All right, Bob Roxx, one half of a fucking unsuccessful rap group from the fucking Michigan area, a size 38 double D bra. You are not in any fucking position to set anything straight about anything. except for what it feels like to get jump kicked on the bus because you're not fucking talented enough to just be enjoyed for your natural gifts, and you have to let fucking dudes jump on you like a fucking trampoline, you fat fucking piece of shit.
And usually I don't like to fucking spout off on drama, and I don't even fucking, it's such a fucking fucked up situation. See,
it is a fucked up situation, bro. You need to make that bed. Like, that is fucking, like, is that where you fuck your fat old lady? Like, is that, look at that big ass headboard, bro. Like, what is going on? Like, clean your fucking bed. Like, make it. It takes 2 fucking seconds, bro. Like, you had enough time to put Shaggy's personal bus business on the internet, but you didn't have enough time to make your bed? For real? Look, I outrank Bob Roxx just on the fact I make my fucking bed.
I try to stay out of it because I seen what happened. Then I got people all up in my inbox. And I can't keep my mouth closed, so I don't care.
Of course you can't keep your mouth closed, because that would be impossible for you. Unlike me, who routinely keeps his mouth shut about stuff he's not supposed to be talking about.
There's a song out there with Shaggy 2 Dope on it that's a cipher. But the world should know that he did not know he was recording a cipher. Now, Bob, how the hell are you talking about something you don't know what you're talking about? I know what I'm talking about because I was there on the bus, and I was the one that told him, hey, so-and-so wants to buy a verse from you.
Yeah, because you were the conduit. You were acting as some sort of a conduit somehow. Enough of a conduit to where you got a fucking percentage, Bob. Bob, why didn't you tell anybody that you made money on all these deals? Like, if you had such a problem with this, you could have gotten this shut down when I kind of, like, gave your dude some hints. Like, I can't believe you people are so fucking ignorant. I've been throwing every fucking hint at you for the last 3-4 months that this was coming. Like, go back and watch the show. I've been throwing hints for 3 months. If I know some shit, enough people know to where Shaggy definitely fucking knew. And to fucking act like you're fucking ridiculous.
And it wasn't for a cipher. This so-and-so had brought up a cipher days before.
This so-and-so, like I said, because Bob Roxx is at least smart not to burn that fucking bridge, is the person who CPN didn't know who he was.
We had told him he would not agree to that. He never mentioned the cipher was for UGH or anything like that. He just said he had thought about getting a verse for a cipher track. We told him that wouldn't fly. He was also trying to get this verse for a few artists. So he came to us a couple days later with an artist, and obviously they knew we didn't want to sell it for a cipher, but they did anyways. So despite what some haters want to say, well, Bob Roxx, I think it's between Intrinsic, Stir Crazy, and Shaggy 2 Dope. Well, guess what? Shaggy 2 Dope never talked to Intrinsic. He never talked to Stir Crazy. It all happened through me and a couple other people on the bus who reached out to a few other artists. And guess what? This is what happened. Somebody...
Oh, okay. So you're claiming that you bought a verse, because if he never talked to the buyer, then what the fuck are you talking about? Where are the clearances? Where are the releases? I mean, I really think you guys caused Shaggy a huge fucking headache today. All right. So Shaggy's never talked to Stir Crazy. Never. He's never talked to Stir Crazy. I'm going to talk to Stir Crazy and try to verify that. But I'm pretty sure, considering that Fago Lovers was writing fucking articles about Stir Crazy in 2011 when he was fucking producing for the Clowns, that Shaggy's fucking talked to him, Bob Roxx. Bob Roxx, just because you agreed to let them shit in your mouth instead of using the bus bathroom does not mean that you know the personal dealings of Shaggy 2 Dope and Stir Crazy.
Lied and used it for whatever purpose. Now, I'm not saying I'm against unity or anything like that. I'm against honesty. And I felt like...
Okay, so if you're so against honesty, give back your fucking slice. Have Shaggy give back his bag. And I'm sure they'll gladly take that fucking video down. But I'm going to say the same thing to you. Look at that fucking chin, bro. Like, between the bed, the chin, I can't deal with it, son. I can't deal with it. And it's grainy. Like, how is it that the TV, the 1970s TV screen around you is fine, but you're coming in like Betamax, my dude? Like, what the fuck?
They knew that we didn't want a cipher.
You have nothing to do with it. You were merely the dude who answered the fucking message.
Used, or this verse to be used for a cipher, but that's what they went ahead and did. Now, I'm not trying to start drama, because honestly, I don't.
Then Shaggy can come forward, and Shaggy can say that. You saying that you were on the bus and know all the business, and you just put all the business out there, that's not good business, bro. Are you Shaggy 2 Dope's manager? Can somebody clarify? Besides being King Gordy's white slave, exactly what does Bob Roxx do? I'll wait. All right, nobody knows. Yeah, because Bob Roxx is a fucking nobody. Sid Jones is better than Bob Roxx. Hashtag that.
Don't care that they wanted to use the song. I think it's so funny. They paid a lot to use that, and that's what they used it for. I personally would have used my Shaggy 2 Dope verse differently. Maybe
You don't have a Shaggy 2 Dope verse because you are untalented.
on my album, something like that.
Even if you were on the bus, you don't have a fucking verse. And probably now, after you gave up bus business, you'll never get one. Ever again.
I see some
Good job fucking that up, homeboy.
haters out there.
Like, I really hope you called him Bob Roxx. Did you call him before this? Like, you clearly didn't have... You were in a rush because you didn't make the bed. But maybe you had enough time to call him.
Oh, CPN said he was there. CPN was there when the song was recorded. And he'll tell you, Shaggy never thought it was for anybody but a rapper.
No, okay. He never talked to Shaggy. So how the fuck is CPN gonna tell you who fucking Shaggy thought that shit was for? And you don't know what other type of money may have changed hands after your portion of the deal was completed. It's the other thing. Like, for real. So, what do you think is more believable? Like, for real?
So, and I was there when the deal was made, and he thought he was selling a verse to a rapper. So all those people that want to say, oh, Shaggy did this.
So, Bob Roxx, there you go. So, apparently, Bob Roxx is claiming that Shaggy 2 Dope thought Stir Crazy was a rapper, even though Stir Crazy has produced for ICP in the past. Shaggy knew well and good who Stir Crazy was. Fucking Bob Roxx needs to shut the fuck up.
It's on purpose. He did not. Someone bought his verse and used it for something they knew he would not like. So that's kind of not cool at all.
Then he should come out and say it. He should not be a pussy. Like, if this really happened this way, if this really happened the way you and CPN, members of Shaggy 2 Dope's intimate personal circle from the studio that one time and that one time on the bus, like, shouldn't he be talking? Like, I don't understand how you guys became the spokesman for a fucking dude that clearly just now got a fucking Instagram.
And that's really all I got to say about it. You can believe me, not believe me, but I was there, and you know what I mean? I'm the one that fucking helped communicate the deal, over the phone. He never fucking talked to these people. The only person that he ever talked to was Maximum Overload, because he actually did a real collab with the guy in the studio.
A real collab. So male collabs aren't real collabs? Bob Roxx, you're a fuckboy. You are kind of king of the fuckboys. You and CPN, like, jerking each other off. It's nice. It's super nice. Oh, I fucked up.
While he was at the studio, he recorded a verse to send off to this other rapper, which, as we all now know, wasn't another rapper. It was UGH. So,
No. See, he doesn't want to say Stir Crazy's name because he knows if people look up who Stir Crazy is, they'll know damn well and good that Shaggy knew who the fuck that was, knew who the fuck he was working with, and got this shit done. So like I said, Shaggy wants to say something about it. Shaggy should. Shaggy's a grown man. Shaggy's got a wife and a family. Shaggy's got a career of his own. And Shaggy most certainly has never had any dude walk off the bus and start telling stories. Like, I remember when going on the bus and telling stories about what was going on the bus was frowned upon. Is it not anymore? Who flame emojis in the chat if you think like bus and studio stories should be kept to oneself. Like, if you believe in loyalty and silence and not spreading the information of people that you look up to, like, throw up some flame emojis, bro. Like, I don't know what else to do. I think we're done. Yeah. I think we're fucking done. Because Shaggy, as of the airing of this broadcast, has yet to say anything. And I'm pretty sure he's not going to. Now we know that there's going to be some announcements coming Monday from Psychopathic, as well as another special Juggalo show next week. So he's going to have more than ample opportunity over the next 7 days to address all this. To CPN directly, I fucking dare you to release those stems, you pussy. I dare you. And don't release the ones that are already out. Don't release your boys, because we know you got that one. And don't release the one that's already out. I want to hear that unreleased one. I want you to leak unreleased Shaggy 2 Dope, you fucking... You're the one who fucking threatened to do it. You're the one swinging around those stems like that fucking means something. You're the one doing it, bro. So, I mean, I don't know. I think we're done. There is one more thing that I think we should talk about before I leave, and it kind of goes into this whole situation. But CPN Bob Roxx, you seriously went on the internet and gave up information today that caused Shaggy 2 Dope a fucking headache, and probably Joe Bruce by extension, because I'm sure that Joe Bruce is a lot angrier now than he was if he thought Shaggy was saved from a shark. I'm sure he was less mad at that story than he is at you putting all the business out there in the street for everybody to listen to and talk about. Same thing for Bob Roxx. And you guys are so sure that you're doing the right thing for the right people, and that's cool. But, you know, tonight we all got reminded of the fact that nobody, not a single person, isn't expendable. While the Juggalo show was, let me fix that because it was coming up flunky. So, while the Juggalo show was airing, we got this pretty interesting Facebook status from one Mr. Rudy Hill. And it just says, I guess someone fucking forgot to tell me I'm no longer on the Juggalo show. Straight bullshit. So understand, even those that actually tote the company line, keep their mouth shut, do what Uncle Joe tells them to do, and takes bumps and sets his head on fire and all that stuff. If you beat him, even in a pretend match like the one that happened that night, you're fucking fired. And I think by putting Shaggy's fucking shit out there, you and Bob Roxx need to be fired too. It's fucking 2 o'clock in the morning, damn near. I'm going to sleep. I gotta be in Maine tomorrow for the dopest fucking festival that the underground, that the East Coast, that the cannabis community or hip hop has ever seen. It is called 656 Fest. I'm gonna be off the radar all weekend. So enjoy fucking CPN jerking himself off tomorrow. I'll be back around on Monday, and we'll pick this back up if it's necessary. My name is Chuck Reeves. I am the East Coast Beast host. I wasn't in the studio or on the bus with Shaggy, but if I was, I wouldn't fucking tell you people about it. And until next time, the beard has spoken.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
By self-medicating at the point of breaking.
I'm getting guap, my man. I got plans to cop land away. You lay in the hot sand.
Me from the west side, always me in this Cadillac, 100 pounds of cushion.
Memories of Hennessy, enemies I find to fight.
My life goes better with a mushroom. I seem like I'm in a bit of mood when I'm on a mushroom.
Roaches in my toast are so gross, you wanna throw up.
Motherfucker, I'm a bomb on them. Tell me if you hear what I'm saying. I hope these fuckers go.
The doctor's telling me I may be mad, baby.
69 ways to die, choose one. You turn blood thinking it's love.
The winner and new King of the Classic.
The Beast host would like to thank MNE Beats and the latest addition to their superstar production team, Stir Crazy. Make sure you're visiting MNEbeats.com for a great selection of beats in nearly every genre. MNEbeats.com. This episode of The Beard Speaks in damn near every single thing the Beast host touches is brought to you by Beard Love. Visit mybeardlove.com today for their fine selection and assortment of beard oils, beard washes, and beard balms in a variety of motherfucking fragrances. Just look at this crazy ass shit here. 16 inches and growing. All with the help of Beard Love. They got a scent out there to fit almost every situation, every mood, and every fucking beard. mybeardlove.com.
That's the coolest fucking story I've ever heard in my entire life. That's insane. Can I hear it again? Do you have time?
Snake, 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 snaky, snaky, snake, snaky, snake, snaky, snaky, snake, 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 snake.